It activate one.
Okay, so my ideas term uh, investigation. So investing may be a suitable method for most people because it's stable and beneficial. But nowadays, people tend to interested in mm, in uh, short term achievement, um, but the improvement the stay and the stability of that of their business, of their organization may seems like the pe- just the person that foots the bill, and that is the problem that we are having in our conscious
Oh,
and
first of all, it is all. I don't understand. I don't understand the sentence that you are using the word in which you are using the word conscious. Well, as we studied before, we say that consciously think about something or unconsciously think about something. I consciously think about my life. It's much more different than the way I say that I unconsciously think about my life. So you need to be careful in your word choice when it comes to speaking. Yeah. And next, okay, it means that the second point here is you are talking about something about that the party inviter or something about okay people disagree. Can you repeat that part because I find it very confusing and disturbing for me to get the point of your speaking. What is it?
oh
What is it that you were mentioning?
I want to mention um, about how people look into their profits. They might interested in many short-term achievement, but they are distracting from the stability and the improvement of their business, of their life construction.
Live constructions. This is the very first time I have heard a student or a person using the word live construction. Yeah, it's like we have so many. I understand. Maybe I understand the meaning of your word choice, live construction. I think you would say something like when your life is so messed up, you need to you need to stabilize your life. You need to balance everything in your life in order to have a well organized life. So you can say something about life organizations. We have the word organization, but it's not 100% about company or enterprises or factory or office or any kinds of working environment. We have the word organized, like I want to organize my books in order for me to look at my bookcase in a nice way. So I'm going to organize somebody, it means that I'm going to order. So you can use the word like live organizations or live reconstructions. Just add two more letters before the word constructions. You are going to have a right word for you to use, live reconstructions. Why do you mention live reconstructions when it comes to food the bill example, Squaw? Please answer the question.
Please repeat the questions because I'm having some cut off signal.
Oh, cut off. Okay. So my question here is, why do you mention? What do you? Sorry, my question here is, what la- your place is so noisy. Your place is so noisy. You need to go somewhere else. So right now, because of the noise, the noise just makes me forget the point of the question. So I'm going to come back to you later. Right now, we need to come to the next person. That is Tang Wing. Tang Wing, please speak up. When we are waiting for Kwa, we need to listen to all the students. Hada just left the room. So right now, okay, I think Hada will come back here soon. So Tang Wing, please show me your ideas. If you still have no idea, because this is the very first time you come back to the class, Kanza is the next person to speak up.
What?
Yeah. So
Mm,
show me. Okay, show me your thoughts. Show me your
I,
examples.
I think I could have a speech right away, so I'm ready. So
Yeah, please speak up.
yeah.
Please try to use four, one, two, three, four, five. Sorry, five keywords in your speaking.
Uh, okay. So when it comes to food, the bill, I mean, I want to talk about the the ones who food the bill mainly depends on some special situation or environment. Speaking to situation, I mean some occasions like a New Year Eve or some housewarming party that, uh, yeah, for example, the housewarming parties, the 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 landlord of a house will have a party and then they will foot the bill for 100%. That I mean for all of the expense. Yeah, and about the environment, I mean, I will mention about three main environments, such as school, family, and in family. Are you still hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you very clearly. Yeah,
Oh,
so
but this
yeah.
my phone still noisy.
Okay, so first of all, you have used the word expanse, expanse. And here we have a question like this. What is the difference between expense and expenditure? We have the word like expenditure. It's like the kind of money that you need to pay for something or somebody needs to spend on something else. So first word expense, and second word that is expenditure. So what is the difference between these two words?
You mean expand?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Expense and expenditure. So here, okay, we have the word like this, expense and expenditure. Expenditure. Let me type it for you. These two words are always confusing to all students or second language learners. So what do
But
you think? What do you
but
think?
I'm sorry, but this is the first time that I see expenditure.
Oh, okay. Very good for sharing your point of view because just say it. Okay, yeah, it's cool. So right here we have the word like expense and expenditure. Here, if you mention the word expense in your in your English usage, you want to say that the total amount of money that you spend on shopping or spend on doing something in your life. But if you use the word like expenditure, it's much more about the total amount of money that the government of a country spends on constructing, okay, some kinds of special buildings or some kind of memorizing constructions for the residents to memorize special moments in the country. So when it comes to expenditure, it's more about the government's investment. But when it comes to expense, it's much more about people spending. So that is the difference between these two words. And here I mentioned these two words because I want you guys to apply these two words into your situation making, combined with the idioms foot the bill. So yeah, of course, normally when it comes to situation making for the new words, I am going to be the first one to speak up. Expenditure. So right here, this is my situation. Yeah, as you know, COVID-19 is spread enormously all over Vietnam, and it becomes crazily uncontrollable. So right here, the government needs to construct a good deal of expenditure in order to save in order to save the people of Vietnam. So right here, who is going to pay for everything? Who is going to take care of the expenditure for COVID-19 consequence? Yeah, the answer is the government needs to foot the bill. The government needs to be the first one to raise the flag and fight for COVID-19. So we need to have faith, just a little bit faith in the government of Vietnam. Although so many kinds of people come into Vietnam spreading negative rumors about the country in order to split up the north of Vietnam and the south of Vietnam. But right here at this moment, we know that the government will be in charge of taking care of, in charge of covering the expenditure for supporting people in this serious and extreme pandemic. And the government is going to take real serious responsibilities to cover the expenditures for reconstructing the economy of Vietnam. Yeah, this is my situation when it comes to expenditure and expense. And right here, I'm going to come to the second branch of the situation, which is expense. Yeah, you know that COVID-19, yeah, because of COVID-19, the price or the cost of everything is not going to be going down. Everything, every price of every kind of product is raised up crazily and enormously. So the life of people, the lives of everybody are getting more miserable and horrible, and everybody needs to be able to take care of their own life. And here, the expense of the food, the expense of medical stuffs are extremely high in the market right now. But we have to deal with the consequence of COVID-19, and we have to face the negative side of Vietnamese traders. It's not about other foreign traders in Vietnam. It's only Vietnamese traders who make use of this pandemic to raise the prices up. And here we have the answer to everybody here is we need to be able to take good care of ourselves before we want to care for other people. So our own expenses are going to be paid by our own budgets. Nobody is going to support us. No governments. No government is going to help us at the right time. Only us who can save ourselves by our own budgets and wallets. So right here, I have just finished demonstrating my situation to you. So let's listen to yours. Please carefully use the words when you speak. And right now, I'm going to give you like 1 minute to recap all kinds of situation or all kinds of information on your mind, and please speak up. Next person I would like to listen to, that is Hà Tài or Khán Giả or Zahan, or Team. And the last group, that is Hoa Phu or Lefat or Miss B. Let's see.